Hello, everyone. Welcome to SAT Math Question of the Day with Professor Seth Chaiken at University Professor Emeritus Seth Chaiken at oh God, it's been a long week. Professor Emeritus Seth Chaiken at University of Albany and his brother Joel Chaiken. Welcome to Math Question of the Day, where we're going to try to help you understand how to approach these SAT questions. So here we have another word problem. Distance traveled by Earth in one orbit around the Sun is a lot of miles. The Earth makes one, we get a little picture. The Earth makes one complete rotation around the Sun in 1 year. And in, I'm just reading this again, in one orbit around the Sun. So it's 580 million miles. Of the following, which is the closest average speed of the Earth in miles per hour? Aha, miles per hour. So this is a ratio, this is a unit conversion problem and a rate problem. Rate is equal to distance divided by time. That's what they're asking, right? The rate. The rate is the distance divided by the time. So to clean this up a little bit, and we're going to use that trick we did with the units, right? 58 million,
580 million.
Yeah, 580 million.
Yeah.
Now, let's put the units in. Miles per year. Right?
Mm.
Now we have to convert. Our goal is miles per hour. So we have to do some serious conversions. And probably the most efficient way to do this is to use that unit analysis thing. Otherwise, you're going to have to do a lot of ratios. First, you have to convert miles per year to miles per day, and then miles per day to miles per hour.
Well, we could convert directly when we know the number of hours per year.
Yeah, if we know the number of hours per year. Oh, I see. You're saying we should do a side calculation and get the number of hours per year?
Yeah.
Okay. So there are 365 days and 24 hours. So we won't multiply that out. Although you have a calculator, we could do that. So this is, what is this? This is hours per year. That's hours per year. Oh, so all we have to do is shove this into here, but do it the right way. We have to put years per hour, right? So that these guys cancel. So years per hour is 1 over 365 divided by 24.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's the answer.
Yeah, so this
but then they asked for the closest estimate of that.
And these numbers are all pretty far apart from each other. So you just have to be close in your calculator. Yeah. Just make sure
I think this is one where you could bypass the time it takes to think by just banging it into the calculator. Press equal and the answer will pop out.
Well, but you say think. You mean think after you get to this point.
After you get this.
Yeah, but you have to think to get to that ratio. You have to get to think to the answer. Yeah. Well, if I were people, don't bother multiplying this out first. Leave it as a factor. It'll be a little faster, right?
Yeah. So now leave it as a factor. Gives you the numbers to plug into the calculator.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So
all you have to do is plug in 3 numbers interrupted by operation signs.
Right.
Right.
So then it comes out to 66,210. 66,210. That's what the calculator says. See?
Oh, okay. Could we see that? Yeah. Maybe turn it so the light shines. It'll turn it. That's no good. Rotate. There we go. Lower. There we go. It says 66210, and I could barely see the decimal point. Is there? So is there a decimal point?
No, there's a comma. There's a comma right there. At least it's hard to see. There's a comma. Wait. Let me clean the calculator. There.
So the calculator says 6 comma
Right.
210 period.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's 66,000.
0466. Okay.
Right. So then this is probably the answer. We don't have the answers handy, but we're both doing this together, so I hope we're right.
Yeah. Okay.
This looks about right. That was a really good idea, by the way, to do the side calculation. Sure. That was a really good idea to do the side calculation. If not, then you'd have to do the ratio using. Yeah. Should we? Okay, great. I wish we could have feedback and ask people to tell us if they're okay with this, and we can ask questions on the spot. We don't have that ability. We're not live yet on YouTube. Yeah, so this is a rate. Every time you see this is more of a unit conversion problem, right?
Yeah. Unit conversion.
Yeah, but you definitely have to know the definition of rate times rate is equal to distance divided by time.
And you have to realize that the distance, the period is a year, the distance is what's given.
Yeah.
I figure and understand that from the words that are given in the problem. One orbit around the sun.
Right.
And the Earth makes one orbit around the sun in 1 year.
Yeah.
So one needs to put that together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But then that's what you learn in school about how the Earth works, how the Earth orbits the sun.
Yeah.
And what a year means. A year is the period, the amount of time for the Earth to orbit the sun once.
Yeah. But it's still. But there's a lot of words here. You're right. They are changing the way the words interact, so you have to not get intimidated by that.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
But there's also it helps. This question targets basic knowledge about everyday knowledge about astronomy. That's been taught to people for just hundreds of years. They used to think. Most people used to think those people who did think about it.
Yeah.
Used to think that the sun orbited the Earth.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, that's
you wake, you see the sun move across the sky, and then maybe figure out that if the Earth really is a sphere, the sun kind of goes behind the Earth during the night. And the obvious conclusion is, and everyone feels, you don't feel yourself rotating, right? With the Earth moving, the Earth is still, it's in the center of the universe, and the sun orbits the Earth. So even in those days, they would say that a year is the time it takes for the sun to orbit the Earth.
Yeah, right. Of course. Yeah.
Well, once, come back. However. Move ahead to the 20th century comes Albert Einstein and the principle of relativity is actually, you could take a frame of reference in which the Earth is not moving, and in that frame of reference, which according to principle of relativity is in principle just as good as any other frame of reference, the sun does orbit the Earth, and the Earth is still.
Okay.
The reason we use Copernicus. Copernicus's view of the sun being still is that the physics is much easier when you do the calculations with the sun being fixed in place and then the Earth orbiting it. Okay, I think we beat that to death.
Yeah, definitely. While you were talking, I did it the way with the full, where we don't do the side calculation of the number of hours in a year, where you just do it this way.
Sure.
Yeah, so it goes 66,000 miles an hour. Yeah, it's pretty incredible to think. Like, we live in an Earth. This is not the speed we are traveling toward England. We live on the East Coast. This is not the speed that we are traveling eastbound England. Our Earth rotates at 24,000 miles a day. So we
Yeah.
are all moving at 1,000 miles an hour right this instant. We
Is
are
it
all moving.
24,000?
Yeah,
The circumference of the Earth.
is 24,000.
What's that?
24,000.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're spinning. We do
So 1
24,000.
degree, 1 hour, the Earth, the equator of the Earth moves 1,000 miles.
1,000 miles, right? So we don't quite. Yeah. So that means we're moving at about 1,000 miles an hour. All of us.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how far you are from the equator.
But come on.
Yeah. So for us, it's like in New York, it's about 500 miles per hour.
No, let's not worry about that.
Yeah.
Let's not
and
worry
if you
about
went
that.
to the poles, you'd be just spinning on your, like this.
Yeah, right. You'd be spinning. Right. But let's say approximately we're moving it generally, roughly 1,000 miles an hour. Okay.
Order of magnitude.
Order of
Could
magnitude.
be, a few hundred. So we're moving depending on your latitude, a few hundred miles per hour.
At least.
On the average.
It's fast.
A few
you
hundred.
don't even know it. You don't even know it. Okay.
Yeah.
So please like us, dislike us, give us comments so we get feedback. And if you have any math SAT questions you want us to go over, please email us at SAT Math Question of the Day. Okay. That's it. Okay. And definitely calculator definitely helps you.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.